If you ever experience stiffness, excess tension in your back, then it can be really helpful to create some space and decompress the spine. So find some floor space, settle down onto the back into semi-supine, which is a great place to start relieving those aches and pains. Mobilize the arms and the shoulders, create some space through the upper back of the neck, and then lay the arms on the ground behind you, giving up the weight of the arm into the ground. Tuning into the breathing, synchronize some slow, subtle movement through the spine with the in and the out breath. So here you can see as you breathe in, make a little back bend, tilt the pelvis into the ground and release it on the exhalation. Inhalation, tilt the pelvis, little back bend. Exhalation, release. Inhalation, tilt the pelvis, little back bend. Exhalation, release. And you can see the effect that has on the spine. On the exhalation, the spine can be seen to be growing longer. You send the knees over the toes, invite the pelvis and the lumbar away from the ground, pick them up and then give them back down. A breath or two to assimilate that extra length invited. And then again, send the pelvis up, knees forward over the toes. Exhalation, rolling back down. And as the pelvis comes and meets the ground, the heels can come up. And that helps to access the place in between the sacrum and the tailbone. Find a bit of extra space and length in that area. Again, the spine coming up. You can roll the shoulders underneath you to access the back of the heart, back of the lungs, back of the rib cage, and then a vertebra at a time, just rolling back down, one at a time. Pelvis comes down, heels can go up, just to help that area decompress. When taking the head in the hands, really take the whole weight of the head. So it's going to feel quite heavy, like a cannonball. And then allow the neck to switch off as much as it can do and move the head around. So it's the strength of the shoulders and the arms and the hands which move the head rather than moving the head around the strength of the neck. Again, this is to help create space, quality of length, width through that area. If the legs or the hips feel a little bit tense, being in semi-supine with the feet flat to the floor, then just raise them, mobilize. Here there's a corkscrew pattern occurring through the leg. Just helps to create more space through the hips, through the pelvis, so that when the feet come back to the ground, you can come back to that quality of space.